You are beautiful with acne. And I don't think, starting off really strong here, I don't think people talk about this enough. Acne is such a common thing for teens, middle schoolers, for even adults. And I don't think we talk about it enough. Truly. I've struggled with acne for about like 7 months. I kind of had like right here in this area, I didn't have much acne. And then one summer it just popped on my face randomly. And I was like, oh, hello. And some people struggle with acne. They have struggled from acne for years and years. And I really believe that we need to normalize having acne, because especially with society and what you see on social media, and everyone is just using filters and makeup to cover up all this stuff. And like, it's okay. It's okay if you have acne. So that's something that I really feel passionate about, is putting it out there that you are gorgeous with acne. And I don't care who says otherwise. Oh my God, because, okay, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I am a model. And due to the marks on my skin and how bumpy my skin is, I've been set back from modeling jobs for the past, like, I don't know, 2 months. And that's been really hard for me. And I don't know if there's other, people out there who have the same problem. Is your life truly yours if you care what other people think or say about you? It does sound cheesy. I will admit that. It does sound cheesy when it's put into those words, but it is true. I think it's really important for young girls like me who are also 16, like me, know that it's okay if you have acne, if you have marks on your skin, if your skin doesn't look like other girls in school, on social media, in public. Like, there's so much more than acne. It's okay to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. It's okay to tell someone that they're beautiful without it feel like it's draining you, because now you think that you're not beautiful because you said to this person they're beautiful. So now you just think that, oh, this person is more beautiful than me. And that's not the truth. It's not the truth at all. There was this point in my life where I couldn't look at my skin in the morning because it would just ruin my entire day. Knowing that these marks are on my skin and my skin didn't look like other girls on social media or even the people at my school. Surprisingly, that was a good practice for me, because I'm still like accepting myself with acne, and I'm still accepting myself. I'm still trying to accept saying that it's okay that I feel this way. It's okay that I have these bumps on my face, and it's okay to tell myself I am beautiful the way I am. And we don't need validation from other people. Ooh, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on having the want of other people telling you that they think we're beautiful, that I'm beautiful, that you're beautiful. Why does someone else outside of you need to tell you that you are gorgeous the way you are? This is something I've just learned, and I think I'm speaking for a lot of people when I say this, but we're all aware that we should love who we are, how we look, how we socialize. Like, we should love who we are as we are. But I think it's easier said than done. Truthfully. And I'm saying this for myself right now too. Why can't we say all these things about yourself. I want you to try something for the next 2 days or even like a week. Say to yourself in the morning after you wake up, oh my God, my hair's not hairing. Okay, whatever. Say to yourself for a week, 3 days, I don't care. Ooh, I am beautiful the way I am. Every morning, as if you're talking to your skin. This may sound crazy. Talk to your skin as if it was your friend. Okay? You don't necessarily have to look at it, but even if you want to just sit in bed, take 30 seconds out of your morning, close your eyes, and just tell yourself, it is going to be okay. I'm going to get through this. I am beautiful and vibrant and gorgeous as I am. Even if it sounds like crazy how you said that about yourself. Your mind is such a powerful thing and it controls your entire body. So when you say to yourself, I am worthy, I am capable of achieving my goals, I am capable of getting through this, I am a gorgeous human being, I am a sensitive, sensitive, and kind person. And you just say that about yourself for a week and see what's changed, if anything has changed. I started writing in my journal a few days ago. Actually, no. I think all of December and a little bit of November, I wrote in my journal something about my skin. Every single day at night before I went to bed, I just had one page dedicated to my skin. And I really suggest you guys do this too, because it actually helped a lot. This was a journal I've had literally since like 2022. Here's what I wrote when, okay, I'm not even going to say when, because I'm still going through acne and I'm still learning how to accept this. And this entire podcast is also for me. So I'm not even going to say that when I was going through this, I'm now healed and now like I'm still going through it. Okay. I am still going through it. So I have this entire page dedicated just to my skin. Every sentence starts with, my skin is, okay? My skin is glowing. My skin is radiant today. My skin is clear like glass. My skin is wealthy and healthy today. Sounds cringy, but you know, it works. All right? Because it's like acknowledging it. Hold on. I wrote about this a few days ago. It says simply, oh my God. It says simply to cleanse my brain, to make myself more aware, not to make me hate/notice more, but to see it and examine it and accept. Let God do the rest. I started this on December 6th, and I went all the way to December 31st. Just writing, my skin is wonderful. My skin is becoming new. My skin is getting clearer every week. So it's like little prompts like that that really, really help just my mind to acknowledge it and accept it and just be aware. Saying it out loud, not just keep in my mind and just shoving it down. And that's something that I'm really learning about myself is the more I say it out loud, the more that I become aware of it, helps me get through it. And even helps me accept the state of my skin. I don't know. I suggest it. If you have a little book that you just write prompts in, if you are a poem writer, I don't know. If you just have a book or a journal that you like to write in, highly suggest doing that. Okay, I wrote this down like a few hours ago, but I said, how would I speak to myself if I was younger? If I was younger me, let's say 6 or 5 or 6. This is really hard to explain, okay? Imagine. You're gonna have to hear me out, all right? Imagine your younger self doing the hobby that you loved to do when you were younger. If that's rain balloon, if that's playing with Barbies, if that's playing with cars, whatever it is. And you're telling your younger self that you are not worth it, Your skin is disgusting. I'm not pretty. Why should I think of myself worthy? I don't believe in myself. If you're telling all these things to yourself, your little self, what do you think they're going to do? Probably start crying. When you were younger, you probably didn't think of how you looked, like how your social skills were. Will you make friends? Like, it never really crossed your mind, all those things. So you telling yourself all of these harsh things, why say that? Why say that? Why? Why do you say that to yourself? I was talking to God, like I do, before I went to bed, like a few days ago. I don't know if this is going to make sense to anyone, but maybe this is only going to make sense in my mind. I was laying down and I was crying because I was basically just crying about my skin. I was like, God, what am I doing? What am I waiting for? Why do you do this to me? What's happening? What's happening? So I was asking all these things and I just got really silent for a second and I was just listening. And weirdly, I wrote this down in my book. He asked me, what do you see? What do you see? Like, what am I imagining right now? And for some reason, I imagined a strawberry tree. Where did that come from? I don't know. But he said, yes. And what happens when it dies? Ah! What happens when it dies? I don't know, God. It turns brown? Leaves fall off? Strawberries fall off? And then he said, what happens to the seeds on top on the strawberries when they fall? They fall off? The seeds fall off in the dirt? I don't know what he's asking me at this point. And he said, they fall into the soil and grow again, but even mightier. And I was like, they fall off, they become new. They become new. I don't even know if that like made sense to anyone else, but in that time, that's what I needed to hear. And I was like, and I started bawling harder and I was like, oh my God. And I was really at my wit's end, in that conversation. And at first I was like, God, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean they fall off and they become mightier? And looking back at it now, it's just, he makes us new. If you're anything like me, this is just a personal experience where you never really struggled with, if you never really struggled with acne and it just came out of the blue, so it's just a personal experience, then just know that this is just a chapter that you need to go through. And that's really tough to hear because this chapter of your life is going to make you stronger. Surely some people out there have been struggling with this too. Controlling what I'm able to control. Only. If I'm not able to control how fast this new face soap is supposed to, like if this new face soap is supposed to be working for me at this point after 2 weeks, and it's not, if you see no change after 3 weeks, after 2 weeks, but the question is, what can you control at that moment? I can control how much water I drink. I can control what I put in my body. And I'm not saying this all because acne is bad. Acne should be illegal. Like, no. This purpose of this video was to show you that acne is completely normal. Especially if you're how old I am, which is 16. Oh my God, girl. Oh my God, boy, whoever you are, it is okay. You are gorgeous the way you are. Acne always seems like a problem that we have to fix. That's not it. You need to fix what you think of your acne and how you deal with it. How you deal with the emotions can be controlled by you. I want you to know that it is okay for you to tell yourself you are beautiful with acne. All right, guys, that's all what I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed my first episode. I know it was kind of chaotic. I'm planning on making 5 episodes around talking about, I think it's a surprise. It's not like I don't have it planned out at all. But, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching. Love you.